Welcome humans, how's it going? And oh my god, Halloween just passed. We're already hitting November, but there's so many things that came out and I want to do a super quick run on like what I personally still loved and what I kind of missed. And first things first, we have the Moon Woke Up series. I remember watching this when it was like episode, what, 2? 3? Now it's literally episode 9 just came out. So if you loved the Moon Woke Up, good old space horror, and yeah, check that out. It's still going pretty strong apparently. And big props to Mr. Friend to just keeping it going. Good stuff. And right behind that we have Dario and Quilloy with VITA CARNIS, Necrotic Wound. Kind of gives a mad feel of the retro lost footage documentary. Really interesting stuff here. And it's got that old school graphics as well. Like I want to say PS1, camera view, etc. He's been going for a hot minute as well, but this one in particular just came out. If you feel like this is up your fancy with that eeriness unfolding what the hell is going on, that's going to be your go-to. So VITA CARNIS, check that one. And one that surprised me that I didn't expect was Batman vs. Jason Voorhees, a contingency plan animation piece by the Nexus and everybody behind this. Holy crap. Yeah, it's exactly sounds what it is. Batman has a plan for everything, and this is a pretty cool take. I know people are going to have their thoughts and opinions because Batman and prep time and whatever. I know the argument. I've been there. Who wins, Batman or Superman? But this is pretty cool, and apparently it's kind of been a thing that's been going on with some channels. So I know people have their opinions of Batman, but seriously, kind of a cool take, and check that out. Neat. And if none of that's up your alley, you don't like any of those, going back to the wholesomeness, I think ERMA, if you don't know ERMA, the little family, black and white most of the time, where the wife's a demon, the husband's a nice, cool guy, and they have a very cute daughter, and it's like the wholesome slice of life day to day, and it's got their moments and some creepy stuff and a little bit of the spooks. But season 2, episode 1 just premiered, Kakureru, probably butcher that, but it is out. It's back and running and full steam ahead. So Outcast Studios is back with ERMA. You might have seen it here and there, but really check it out. Very, very cute. And to keep on the cuteness, and honestly, just they still got it. The charm is still there. Tiny hats for tiny cats. Espresstoe Beans had a Halloween special. Yowlloween. This is dumb. And I'm still in love with it. This is taking up the mantle of my random pilot that just popped up, and it's just becoming my favorite slowly. I love it. The clips are still there, the references, the OMG anime here and there. They become side characters midway through the episode with the little black cat and their missing sock. I know they have names, I'm sorry, don't butcher me, but it's really funny, and it just became it literally became an anime episode. So yeah, take with that as you will. Espresstoe Beans and their Yowlloween. This is dumb fun. It's really great. And surprisingly fun at the end. I like it. Please go check them out if you still haven't. But yes, much love right there. And then one that surprised me because I've been getting a little bit more into Brazilian, even though I don't know Brazilian. We have Flambo Animation with their first big pilot, the Afterlife show with Hector Plasma. This takes the rundown haunted house idea, really brings me back to Luigi's Mansion, and straight up, it grabs you with the beginning of Hector trying to show us the house, and the camera guy dies. he dies, he becomes part of the crew, and now he's trying to understand this new life, if you will, quote unquote. And it's not so fun until you realize that you're dead, and now you're gonna be haunted this house forever. And what's the deal with that? Who's everybody in particular, because there's a bunch of characters. The chicken is a evil World War I chicken or World War II chicken. I don't know, man. That chicken's seen some stuff. I really like this one. The style is really cool, by the way. I love the aesthetics of it, the music, the soundtrack. And one thing too, this does have an original language as well in Portuguese. It is dubbed in English, so that's obviously going to be nice. So you don't need to know other languages for that. So do check that one out right there. So this one was a really fun joy to watch. Hector Plasma and his little Afterlife show. Very, very nice. And one more to squeeze in, no pun intended. We have Strawberry Vampire, the pilot animatic brought to you by Lil Tuffy. Gotta say, this one kind of stole the evening for me. We meet Franny Fragaria and her family coming from Strawbania. They're vampires that suck strawberries. Kind of like Marceline drinking the red, if you will, but strawberries. And they had to leave their home because they got pushed away from other townsfolk coming in and kind of berating them with sour grapes. Because let's be honest, nobody likes sour grapes. And if they do, they're lying. We follow her story, trying to get in tune with America. Her little brother already made it home. He's over there eating cheeseburgers. Love it. But she's trying her best. She can't really spell when she's trying to get adjusted into school. The teacher kind of nags her a bit. There's obviously a bully as well. And we get a little competition of, well, if you win this spelling bee, because she's terrible at spelling, you'll jump out the window. Because why not? And you know what? We get to see some perseverance. We get to see the family dynamic. They're all dorks. It's really enjoyable. And the music, their accents, the VA work. We even have a small scene of actual full-fledged animation, and it's beautiful. Love the grandma. Wholesomeness, very incisive, smart lady, and kind of to the point and blunt, which is great. Yeah, I think if you guys needed more wholesomeness in ERMA and Espresstoe toe beans wasn't enough, I think Strawberry Vampire, definitely give it a look. It's got a lot of things going for it, and straight up, highly recommend it. I think it's very cute. And if I have to be honest for a minute, I didn't think I would really just love everything about it. Yes, the colors, it's random Strawberry Vampire. Can sound super out of the random, if I'm gonna be honest, but I really like it. Love the writing, pacing. The VA is partly the thing for me, and the music, because they're from Strawbania, they have that folklorish, non-native music. You know what? It's great. It is solid recommend. Do check it out. It is an animatic, keep that in mind. Very small animation, but it still has so much love in it. Definitely recommend it. Check it out, humans. From Scrimshaw, they made a terrifying evil, what would you say? They made a terrifying take on Tinkerbell of the little side story of what if she was basically batshit evil. And yes, it's called Thinkerhell. This was creepy. I was not expecting this brutality. Yes, we're veering a bit darker. This one, there is gore, there's violence. I know the first one earlier from VITA CARNIS has a little bit of that, but this one's right there in your face too. So yeah, keep that in mind. There's blood, there's gore. Thinkerhell, 4 minutes of what the hell, literally. If that sounds up your alley with the evil little fairy, conniving little fairy, yeah, give this one a look. And kind of love the design, I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, Thinkerhell, give that a little run. And then to end it off with a little fun stuff over here, we have Wizard and Champion. They have their official episode 2, and oh my god, these guys are knocking out of the park. This was freaking amazing. I love the pixel. This episode is very pixelated, super reminiscent of the old Final Fantasy battle theme. They have a whole scene for this. He gets cursed by Pixel. It's amazing, but I love it. And the wizard's such an ass, but when he gets mad, he drops the freaking nuke. You know what? Just go watch it. Wizard and Champion episode 2. Yes, it's vulgar, it's crude, but it's just slapstick fun, and it's my weakness. Pixel and dumb stuff. Yep, that's it. Actual dumb stuff. I know I said dumb a lot this episode. And yeah, that's quite a few specials, pilots, new episodes, you name it. We went through quite a bit. Hopefully y'all can find something that you like. I know I found quite a chunk of them still enjoyable to me. I still love how indie and the passion behind people, it's still running rampant. And I mean that in a good way. The shows, the love, from wholesomeness to terrifying to creepy, retro, you name it. It's still there. It's still going strong. And even during Halloween, where you're supposed to be enjoying your friends and family, giving candy if you do that, and enjoying the spooky time, they still go up and ramp it and say, you know what, we'll make a special spooky pilot episode, whatever. The magic is still running through. It's still going on there. And I bet you I just gave up, a handful of shows, and there's probably 3 times as many that I still haven't seen. And maybe you have. First off, thank you for watching, and apologies if this was too fast. I should slow down and actually digest them again like before. Let me know what y'all think of that, and tell me which ones you liked, what didn't you like, and what didn't I cover if you see some that I haven't talked about. Talk about it down below. November is here, so now we're gonna go away from the candy, get more to the wholesomeness, and take it down a little bit. And maybe go rewatch some Over the Garden Wall and actually make my own homemade pie for once. Again, thank y'all for real. I appreciate you guys. And like, comment, subscribe, you name it, all that hoo-ha. Have a good evening, humans, and I'll see you there. Take care.